Hi, welcome to my YouTube website. I'm going to read another chapter out of this book that I've been reading out of. Here's the book. God is in the Small Stuff by Bruce and Stan. So there's always a scripture before the chapter. And the scripture is Revelation 1:3. God blesses the one who reads this prophecy to the church, and he blesses all who listen to it and obey what it says. And the church is merely all of us. Let me adjust this just a tad. There we go. Okay. So the chapter, this is chapter 22, Learn to Read. Someone once said that you'll be the same person 5 years from now as you are today, except for the people you meet and the books you read. The idea is that you won't grow as a person unless you bring new and hopeful, positive influences into your life. The alternative is to do what most people do, nothing. They rarely or never make new friends, seek out mentors, or build into the lives of others. They rarely or never read meaningful and enriching books and titles. Newspapers, gossip magazines, and TV guides don't count. Don't get us wrong. We're not saying that you should dump your old friends in favor of new ones unless you're running around with a bunch of losers. And we're not saying you should avoid all things frivolous when you read. We're just issuing you a challenge to step up your friendships and your reading habits to the next level. Reading is the gateway for growth. Books contain information, insight, and inspiration, all of which contribute significantly to your mental and spiritual development. Without the guidance of books, you're guessing at best. You're like a boat at sea without compass or map. You have the power to get somewhere, but you have no direction. Books contain the experiences of people who have failed miserably, as well as those who have achieved greatly. Both are useful. Good books also present ideas and concepts that stretch beyond our self-imposed limits. This is especially true with the Bible. The greatest book ever written will teach, correct, inspire, and point you to the author. King David wrote that the words of God are more desirable than gold and sweeter than honey. Psalms 19:10. The Bible is the basic guide for life. Read it daily and make it a habit to read other enriching books as well. In the Small Stuff. The person who does not read good books has no advantage over the person who can't read them. Build your personal library with hardcover books that will transcend centuries and circumstances. Read the front page of a local newspaper every day. Keep up on current events. Read for 15 minutes every night before you go to bed. The history of the world is merely the biography of great people. Read at least one biography a year. Read How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie at least once a year. Be a reader, but one who reads between the lines. At the beginning of each year, choose a topic or interest and spend the next 12 months learning all you can about it. Try reading the handwriting on the wall before your back is up against it. Next time you read a really great book, make every effort to get in touch with the author. Reading books on a variety of subjects broaden your personal knowledge and appeal. Read one book a month. That's a good idea. Read your kids every time they read a book. Reward your kids every time they read a book. Just because it's in print does not make it worth reading. Just because it's on TV does not make it worth watching. Listen to books on tape in the car. Try doing without TV for a week. Every time you read a book by a new author, go back and read a classic that has stood the test of time. So there you have it, another chapter out of this small little book that has a lot of wisdom and knowledge, and I'm so delighted to read it and share it with you all. Thank you. Until next time, love you.